Hello everybody. Well, today I've got three of these empty Whitman albums. They're for pennies. This one's from 1881 to 1901, and we've got 1902 to 1929 and 1930 to 1966. Now it says 1966, but if we open it up, there actually is a space there for 1967. There's no mintage figure, so what I'll do, I'll freeze it and put the mintage figure there now. 654,564,000, so that's a colossal amount of 1967s. And I've also bought 1,000 pennies. I've done this before in the past, but this is another lot, and it said mixed unsorted from 1860s to the present, well, to 1967. So whether unsorted or not, we'll never know, will we? I very much doubt it. Now I paid £47 for these, which I think is a bargain. You won't get them cheaper than that anywhere. I don't give my sources away, by the way. I know what you're going to say. In the 60s, 1,000 pennies was, because there was 240 to the pound, would have only been just over £4. But you got to take into account inflation. Average wage was only about £4 in the 60s, so I think it's a bargain. So let's get this ripped away, and I'll put that to one side. Now I've got to get into it, haven't I? So let's see, zoom out a little bit. I can't see whether that doesn't feel like there's anything there, but it feels like a bit of cardboard on the top. Shall I try and cut into that? See what happens. I don't want to scratch any of them. I might have to speed this up. I know you want to listen to the Benny Hill theme while I'm doing it. So there we have 1,000, God that's heavy, 1,000 old pennies to search through. Look at that lot. So this is going to be a long video, so please bear with me. No, not that sort of bear. Not that sort of bear. No, not that sort of bear either. Just stay with me. Yeah, like Rod says, but not in that context. Okay, let's get these spread out on the table. Put the old one first. There. That one there. And that one there. And there they are. Difficult to fit them all in one shot. So the oldest one we're looking for is 1881, right up until the 1967. So let's get the bag open. There's one inside there as well to open. Right, let's grab a handful. At least we're guaranteed the very first one is going to fit in there somewhere. So let's dive in there and see what the very first one is. What we got? It's going to be a 1917 George V. Bit of a mark on there. But let's get that one in place. There's 1917. It's got a massive mintage figure. Nearly 108 million. Well, that's the first one. So if I grab a few, we'll have a look at them, and what should we do? 6 at a time. Let's have a look at 6 at a time. See what we've got. Okay, 1913. So that'll be George V. There he is. Let's get that focused properly first before we carry on. There we go. 1913. So I'll put that in there in a minute. Next one is 1920. So that'll be another George V. 1920. Another one to put in. Oh dear. Now, what on earth is that? It's a young head Victoria. I don't think we're going to see the date on that, are we? Could be 1861. We only go back to 1881, so I'll put that to one side. So that's 2 so far. There's an Edward VII, Victoria's son. 1908. That down there. What I'll do, if I get a date run of Edward VII, I'll give them away. And there is the shiny in 1967. Bet we're going to get a lot of those. Now what we've got here, 1945. Now that's in very good condition. That'll be George VI. That is in nice condition. A lot of detail on Britannia there. I like that one. Okay, that's 5, and number 6 is here. That's a 1912, so that'll be George V, but you can get mint marks on a 1912. Nothing on that one. You can get an H mint mark on the left. So what I'll do, now, I did a little video on mint marks. I'll insert that now. Nice soft wood bench here, perfect. So let's have a look at some mint marks on some old pennies. So we start with the 1912. This one is the plain 1912 with no mint mark on it. So now I've got the 1912 with a mint mark. You see the little H in the corner to the left of the date. See if I can zoom in a little bit more. There we go. You can see the H there. When the Royal Mint reached capacity, it would contract out other firms to make coins for them. And in 1912, the Heaton Mint in Birmingham would be one of those companies.
The Birmingham Mint, a coining mint, originally known as Ralph Heaton and Sons, started producing tokens and coins in 1850 as a private enterprise, separate from but in cooperation with the Royal Mint. Its factory was situated in Icknield Street on the edge of the Jewellery Quarter. It was created by Ralph Heaton II using second-hand coin presses bought from the estate of Matthew Bolton.
Matthew Bolton was a factory owner who actually produced minting machines for the Royal Mint.
In 1912, King's Norton Metal Company provided the first competition to the Birmingham Mint when it was also contracted to supply bronze blanks to the Royal Mint. Subsequently, UK coins were minted at King's Norton, and this led to the recognition of the mint mark KN.
So there we've got the 1918 penny. That's the plain one. Very high mintage on this one. And there we've got the 1918 again with the Heaton mint mark on it. There we've got the 1919 penny with no mint mark. And the 1919 penny with the Heaton mint mark. And there we go. And there's the 1918 penny with the KN mint mark. And the 1919 penny with the KN mint mark. This is the scarcest one of the lot. I'd really like to get my hands on an uncirculated 1919 KN penny. There's a little bit of info on the mint marks. There they are, look, HKN. We hope we're going to find some. But let's get these in place first, ones that we've found so far. Okay, what we've got here, 1913. So 1913, that's there. And now we've got which is this one's the 1920, which is up there somewhere. There it is. Now this must be the 1908, which is good old Edward VII, which will be there. This must be the 1945, which is there. what was this one? I forgot now. Oh yeah, 1912 with the no mint mark. So there's a 1912 with a mint mark next to it, with the H mint mark, and that is the nice shiny but common 1967. Okay, let's grab a few more. We'll get another 6. I'll speed it up next time I put them in the pockets. Okay, we've got a 1947. I've got that one yet. 1921. Again, George V. And there's another 1917, so we've got that. Another 1917, we got that. 1914. There's a Victoria. Younghead Victoria, what we got here? 1891. Well, that's the oldest one we've got that actually fits in, so I'll put that in a minute. 1962, is that the 6? No, that's 5. Another 67, so we need to get another one. And a 1963. Right, let's put those in place. And the next. Go for a few more. Okay, start with 1914, which we've got anyway. A 1919. Massive mintage of those. No mint mark. I'll put it down there. Another 67. 1927. Haven't got that one yet. Another 67 by the look of it. Yeah. 1929. I've got that one yet, I don't think. Down there. Oh, an Irish penny. Oh, 1935 as well. Don't usually find them that old. Nice, but that's one side. And now we've got a 1937. 1929, I think we just found that one, didn't we? Put that down there. Oh, that's a bit grubby. 1921, we've got that anyway. 1932. That can go down there. And a 1939. Mr. George. No, Mr. I can't call him Mr. Can I? King George VI. So we need one more to make the 6. This is a 1907. So that'll be an Edward VII. So like I say, if I find the full date run from 1902 to 1910, I'll give them away. And a 1936, we need that one. 1918, no mint mark on that. 1920, we've got that one. 67, definitely got that one. 62, don't think we've got that one yet. And another 67. And another 67. There's a 1966. If I get better condition ones, I'll swap them around. 1917, we've got that. Another 1919, we've got that one, no mint mark. 1909, so there's another Edward VII. Another George V there, 1914, we've got that one. 1929, have we got that one? Yes, we have. Another 67. And a 1965, don't think we got that one, have we? Alright, a few more before I put them in. Right, that's another Edward VII, and this time is a 1906, so we might get that whole date run of that. 1913, we've got that one. I don't think we have we? Yes, we have got that one. Oh, what's this? Oh, what is this? Queen Elizabeth II. And it is, oh, it's a jersey. A 1964 jersey penny. I'll put that down there with the Irish one. 1947, I think we've got that. Definitely got, oh, yeah, it's 67. 66. 66. 1913. 67, there's so many 67s. The last batch I got had no 67s in it. They're all removed. 17. Oh, another Irish penny, this time from 1942. Yeah, with a heart. 1942. 1908, we've got that one. 64, we haven't got that one. And a 61 there, which we haven't got. few more to put in now, so I shall do that. 66, and that looks like a 67. Yep. Okay, I'll put the next lot in. Let's carry on. Okay, 19, we've got that. 1917, pretty bad condition, 1917s. Hard to find a good condition one. 62. 1911. Now 1911. We haven't got that one, have we? That one down there. There are lots of variants and variables and varieties and little errors with these George V coins, but we won't go into the too deep. Oh, look. Oh, look. There is a 1912 and it's got an H mint mark on it. See there in the corner? On the left. Lovely. So let's get that in place now. This is the easiest one to find, the 1912. It's got quite a high mintage there of 16 million. So get that in place. There we go. At least we've got one with a mint mark. Get in there. There we are. And the normal one is 48 million. Yeah, as I was saying, there's lots to look out for, especially in these old George V pennies. Lots of different things to look for, variants, variables, little errors here and there, but we'll only stick to the main ones in this video. 1921, we've got that one, haven't we? Yeah. 17, but that's probably a better condition 17, so we'll swap that. Okay, 62, we've got all these. 66. There's a George, that's 48, but oh, that's terrible condition. But as we haven't got it, I better put it down there for now. 67, another 67. Oh, and another. Let's get rid of those. Another Irish coin here. Lots of Irish ones this time. Oh, it's another 1935. Another 1935 penny. Carrying on. There's another 1911. I'll put that down there. We've got one down there already to put in, but see which is the best condition one. That's a nice shiny 67, and I think that might be better than the one I've got in there, so I'll swap that. And another 1911. No, that's definitely not as good as the other one. 1929. Got that 63. Got that. Lots of 60s coming up now. 62. Oh dear. Now that is worn. In no way we're going to see the date on that. Oh, are we? No, we're not. No. 8 something there. 1880 something, but unreadable. A Bellfruit token from the 70s. Oh, they got in there. And this is 1927. We've got that. Another Edward, 1908. Oh, chatty 1936. 64. Oh, look at that. That's definitely a metal detecting find, isn't it? And another 67 by the look of it. Yep. And the next. Now we've got a 1936. Well, that's not bad condition. It's better than one we've got. So I'll replace that. 66. What are we actually looking for? 1953. We've got all the others of Elizabeth. It's not even worth looking. Doubt if I find a 53 because they're quite scarce. Now 1916. Now there's something you should know about 1916 pennies and 1915, so I'll put that little video that I made just here. Right, let's now have a look at what is known as the broken tooth error. Okay, this one is from 1916. I need to get my cocktail stick for this. Look at that, it's a posh cocktail stick with a, what's that, pineapple on the end? I don't know, but anyway. Okay, if you look at the king's head, you'll see a colon next to the word Brit. Let me see if I can just zoom in a bit to the top there. Now I've zoomed in a bit and you'll see above the colon, the beading, or what is known as the teeth, are all the same size. So this is a normal one. Now on this one you'll see the word Brit and the colon, and if you look up the top there you'll see one of the teeth, one of the beads is broken. Looks like it's broken in half. Right, that's the most I can zoom in, keeping it in focus, but you can see what I mean. There it is. A broken tooth variety, this one is. Definitely worth having in your collection. It only appears on the 1915 and 1916 varieties, the 1915 being very scarce. Out of 13 1916 coins that I've got, 3 of them have the broken tooth. And I've got 6 from 1915 and none of those are the broken tooth variety. Now these are also known as the recessed ear variety. You can still see the broken tooth at the top there. And the area behind the king's ear is more recessed than in the normal versions. I've got a picture here, it's more clear, it's an uncirculated one. There's a couple of theories as to why they did this. Some say that it was to stop ghosting appearing behind the king's ear. And another theory is that it's to stop the thinning of Britannia on the other side of the coin. How it would do that, I don't know. There we go, there's another coin, and you can clearly see the broken tooth there above the colon. Definitely worth having in your collection. The 1915, as I say, is more scarce than the 1916. I've got a few of the 1916 with the broken tooth. This is not one of them, as you can see there. And I've got one 1915 which was sent to me by Dan, and there's a little message there. Dan says there can be up to 4 broken teeth on some of the coins, some of the pennies, and I wish Dan did pre-decimal videos. I call him pre-decimal Dan. He sent me lots of coins and I'm going to do videos on them, but lots of research needs doing first, but I will do them, Dan. Thank you very much. Alright, let's get these ones in place. And carry on. We have, Australia now. 1957. I don't mind the odd different coin in, although it did say 1,000 British pennies. We've got some oddments amongst them. 1957, Australian penny, that can go down there. And we've got another Vicky here, another Victoria. 1886. Now that's the oldest one. Let's have a look. Let's put that one in place now. It's up there somewhere. 1886. There we go. Put that one in there. Nice. And well, that's a dirty one. 1916. Is it a broken tooth? Oh, we'll never know, will we? Completely. Oh no! Look at the state of that. Oh dear, it's not a broken tooth though. You can see that tooth's whole. But I shan't be putting that one. Let's get rid of that. And now another George V. 1912. No mint mark. 1935. I believe we need that one. Yeah, we do. So I'll put that down there for now. And a 1936, which we've got. Oh, what's this? 1877. Oh, I need some help with these. I'm not a foreign coin expert. I gave all my foreign coins away, all my world coins. Someone will be able to give me a bit more info on that. That's the size of it, look. A little bit smaller than a penny. What's that side? 1877. Right. Can go down there. We looked at those two, didn't we? 1921, yeah, we've got that. Oh, what? So 1908. I think it's French. Yeah, it certainly is French. I don't mind these old ones. 1908. Anybody got any more info on that? Wow, I'm expecting this, to be honest. 1961. Oh, that's good condition for 1961, so I'll be swapping that one. Just put the 1935 in place. Now we've got 1926, and that's another one to put in. Put that over there, which belongs just there. Oh, wait a minute. That was wrong, wasn't it? 1922. 1926 is next door. There we go. Let's put it in there. That's it. 1920. That's another one. Oh no, we've got 1920. Of course, we have found two of those already, didn't we? There's another Victoria. 1873. It's got a dent in there, but we don't go back to far as 1873. 1881, so that could go back to there. 1881 is the oldest that we're looking for. 64. 1913, that one's been shined up. 67. 1907, I think we've got that one. 62. 67. Lots of 60s now. 66. I think. Let me get that to focus. 1913, got that one. 60, that's better. Oh my god, another one. 1856. Napoleon III. So this is a French one. Napoleon III. Now, I believe I was told that in the 1850s there was a lack of copper coins, a shortage of copper coins, and a lot of these French coins were used over here as halfpennies. I might be wrong on that. Please put me right on that. 1856, certainly the oldest coin we've found so far. That's 62. 1918, again, no mint mark. Ooh, that's a nice one, isn't it? 1876. It's too old for what we're looking for. 1876, but that's in nice condition. Oh, that is nice condition. See all Victoria's features there. Oh, that's a lovely coin. But as I say, too old. We want 1881 or after, and that's got a heat and mint mark. There we go. There's see the H below there. I think that's my favourite find so far. Doesn't fit in any of the albums, but very nice anyway. Put that down there. And last one in this batch is another 1908. Okay, let's carry on. 1905, that's a new one for the book. Oh, it's got some scratch marks on it there now. Edward the 7th, I'll put that there in a minute. It's another one. 1917, got that. Obviously we're going to have all these Elizabeth ones now. It's just 1953 we're looking for. That's a 1932, but I'm not going to put that one, it's too grubby. A 1928, I believe we need a 1928, we do. So I'll put that one down there, put that away in a minute. 1929 we've got. 1919, yeah, we've got that one. 1929 and a 1913. So just a couple to put away. What was that? 1928, which is there, and a 1905, which is there. Coming along nicely. Okay, now we've got 1936 again, 1914, 1916. Is it a broken tooth? Oh, it is. I think it is. Yes, look. Yeah, you see the tooth above the colon is not a hole. It's a half tooth, a broken tooth. Right, so that's one. So it's the 1916 is the more common one. 1915 is the less common. What I usually do, because I've got an obverse for the King's Head, so usually on these albums, if I find a rarity, I'll put that as the obverse. Well, there we go. It's that one in there. Right, carry on. So more shiny 67s. Well, these 67s. Oh, 62. That's a 62. That's a nice 62. That's a very nice 62. Same on that side, yeah. Okay, that's a swapper. Swap that in a minute. That's a mucky 67, 60. Oh, it's a 64. Oh, I don't know about that though. A bit grubby. It's nice and shiny, but it's like it's had sellotape on it. won't bother with that one then. 1939, I believe we've got that, yes. And 1918, no mint mark. 28, we just found that in the last lot. And 1916, is it going to be another broken tooth? No, you can see up there, the teeth are all in good condition. 1940, we haven't got that one yet, but it's very grubby, isn't it? I'll put it in for now. Let's find another one. And another 67. Right, just change the 1962 and we'll put the 1940 in there. Let's carry on. 67. 1939, yeah, we've got that one. 62, it's only 1953 we're looking for. There's a 19, is it a mint mark? I believe it is. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It is, we got an H mint mark, 1919. That's great stuff. Let's put that in place now. So there we are, there's the 19H and a KN. That's got a dual mintage figure there, but I have got independent mintage figures, which I'll put on the screen now. I get that one in place. There it is. Oh, it's a bit wonky. I'll straighten that up later. Let's carry on. Oh, what on earth is that? Hello? Straighten it up now? Because it's bugging you? Well, how did you even know I'm not live? Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, I don't know. Straighten it up now, he says. There we are. Is that better? Okay, goodbye. Well, we all know what coin tuber that was. Okay, let's carry on. 67, 64, 1918, 1916. Could it be another broken tooth? So, look. Oh, it is, look. Oh my God, yeah, that's a real good example. See that right above the colon? A broken tooth. That's a good example, that one, actually. Oh, I'll keep that one to one side. That one over there. I'm finding more broken tooth ones than ordinary ones. 45. That's a battered, scratched something or other. 64. 65. 1945. And 1936. Got all those. Now, next one, we've got another Victoria. I wonder if we can read the date on this one. Oh, it's an 1870 something. I don't quite see the last number there. But it's before our album numbers anyway. 61. 1919, no mint mark on that one. 64. 1921. 61. 18, no mint mark. Another 1908, 1918, and oops, that's a 63, 28, 67, 67, and 67. Okay, what we've got here then, another 60 something, 67. 1909, I believe that's a new one. Oh no, it isn't. We've got a 1909. I don't remember finding that. 1912, no mint mark. 18. 1916, is this going to be another broken tooth? That would be amazing. Oh, again, it's all battered. Look at that. Wow, we actually can't tell if that's a broken tooth or not, because it's damaged in that area yet again. Oh well, just have to go in the pot. And we've got a 1913 and a 67. Another handful. Okay. 1948. Now that's a better 1948 because we got a really grubby one before. So I will be swapping that. Right down there for a minute. 61, 67, and 1905. Yeah, that was the last Edward we found before the 09. And 62, and 1921, 18 again, lots of 18s, another 1916, but that's not a broken tooth. You can see clearly all those teeth are in excellent condition, just like all British people's teeth. 1967, oh, 1902, look at that. Has that been coloured in? I think it's been coloured, isn't it? You can get a high tide and a low tide 1902. See the tide mark of the sea? It's very hard to see on worn coins, but there we go, you can see it there. I think that could be a low tide. Dan, if you're watching, is that a low tide or a high tide? Where the tide comes up Britannia's leg so far. I think the high tide comes up where you can see the join with the other leg. Well, if Dan's watching, he'll be able to tell me. But I think it's been coloured in. Painted gold or something. I'll put that to one side as well, that one. And I-46. In fact, we haven't got 46 yet, have we? So that can go down there. Another 1908 and another foreign coin. It's another one of those French ones. Napoleon, I suppose. Yeah, Napoleon III, 1855, and that is an amazing quality for those coins. They're usually very worn. That's a nice example there. 1855. That's the oldest yet, then, isn't it? Because the other one was 1856. Very nice. 63 and 1902. We may be able to match this up now with the other 1902. I think we can. Yeah, you see the tide there is level with where the two legs join. And if we get this other one back again, the tide is lower. So this is a low tide. So why it got painted, I don't know. That's a high tide and this is a low tide. Low tide being worth just a few more quid. That's nice. Lovely. Pity that one hadn't been coloured in because it's in better condition. Very good condition. Alright, carrying on. 67. 6. Oh, 53. A 53. We'll get rid of those. 53 is what we're looking for. And it's slightly different on the obverse. Let me find another Elizabeth. There we go. See the writing. Especially down the bottom where it says Die Grat Brit. On the newer version doesn't say that. Only on the 1953 have we got writing round like that. That's very good. Let's have a look at the mintage figures. So there we are, 1,308,400. So not extremely rare, but certainly scarce. Very good to find that one. Get it in straight. And then there's the obverse as well. So I'll have to find another one so I can put that obverse in. Oh, that's good. Nice find. Okay, 67. Another 67. 63. Looks like a 67 there, yep. A 1915. Now we do need a 1915. That's got a bit of damage on it there. Nasty. Is it a broken tooth variety though? Let's have a look. Doubt it very much. No, it's not, is it? Zoom in a bit. No, it's not. But we need it, so let's put it straight in there. There we are. On 67, 67, and 67. And carrying on with a 1918, 1945, 1931. Yeah, we definitely need a 31. Put that down there for a minute. 38. Now, I think we need a 38. Yeah, we need a 38, but that is in such terrible condition. I'll put it down there for now anyway until we find a better one. 45. Oh, oh, that's very nice. That's definitely Channel Islands. And that's a Jersey. 1933 Jersey penny. Why isn't it a 1933 British penny? It'll be worth a few thousand if it was, but that is in very nice condition. So I'm not into foreign coins, but this is not a foreign coin, is it? It's a territory. So, British dependent. So I'm keeping that one. That's a cracker. That's a marvellous coin, isn't it? That 1933. Might look that one up. And carrying on, 1919. 35, I think we've got 35, haven't we? Yep. 17. 1935 again. And a 1921. Alright, let's just get those two in position. Where are we? What's that one then? That was the 1931, which goes in there. That was a 1930, is it 7 or 8 now? I've forgotten. 1938, but it's in terrible condition. But I'll put it in there lightly and hope that we get another one. Look what I've found now. It can't be, can it? It certainly looks like it. But sadly, it's a half penny. Sorry about that. I couldn't resist it. Right, stop the mucking about. Let's get on with it. 67, 64, and on 67. A 1927. Have we got a 27? Yes, we have. 19. Oh, you see the mint mark there straight away. 1912 with an H mint mark. I think that might be slightly better condition than the other one. Very nice. I like finding mint marks. Right, I'll get that swapped over the other one in a minute if it's better. 21, 67, 16. Of course, we're looking for the broken tooth. No, it's not a broken tooth. 1929, 1918. And 1936. Let's have a look. What we're looking for then. So up here, from 1881 to 1887, we've only got the 1886. On this page, we've only got the 1891. On this one, we've got nothing yet. So we're looking for, on this one, a 1902. In fact, I can put a 1902 in, can't I? So I found one. That's a high tide one, I think. So what, a 1903 and a 4, and still want a 1910. And across here we need the 1919H, the 1918KN, and the 1919KN. There's no chance whatsoever we're going to find that one. We want the 1922. What do we need down here? Right. Oh, the camera's messing me about now. Right, we want a 1930 still and a 1934. Not particularly scarce, those two, so I hope we find them. A 1937, I'm surprised we haven't found one of those yet, and a 1944. Then we want the 1953 again for the obverse of that. And for the obverse of this one, I might as well just get a nice shiny 67 and put that in. There we go. Right. Now, we've got a 1932, got that. Another 1915. It's got no broken tooth, I wouldn't have thought, no. But it's better condition, there's no damage on that, so I'll swap that in a minute for that one. 61. 1907, yeah, we've got that. Oh, an 1899. That's a Veiled Head Victoria, that's the first one we've got of those. 1899. And an 1897. Wow, like buses, two come along at once. 1897. Now there's a little video I can show you about an 1897 penny, and I'll put it in here. Well, today we're going to look at a Victorian penny. This one's, I'll turn it over, from 1897, and it's in a quite worn condition. Nearly 21 million of these were made. Now there is a known variant of this coin. Some call it an error, some call it a flaw, but see there where it says 1, on some there's a dot that's been printed or minted between the O and the N. Now I've got a picture here, look. There it is, and you can see the dot between the O and the N, like a full stop. So somebody at the mint must have cocked up. They were minted at, I think this was Tower Hill in London, this one. Now I've got this book, Coins of England, pre-decimal issue by Spink, and it's from 2018. If we have a look inside, you can see there, I'll zoom in, 1897, flawed, in extremely fine condition, £100, so something in the condition of the one I've got, probably half that, and then right up to uncirculated you're looking at £1,600. So have a look through your old pennies. Lots of people have got this one in their date run. Have a look, see if it's got the dot between the O and the N. But this one sadly has no dot. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll swap this 1915 over for that one. And we get these two. So what's this? I can see it easier on the camera. That's the 97, which will go there, and the 99, which is there. Right then, 1946, 1919, no mint mark. 1937, I believe we need a 1937. Not bad condition one, that either. Let's have a look. 37, where are we? 37, yeah, we do. So I'll put that one in there. Nice. Filling up very nicely now. 14, 67, 67. 18, that's a very worn 18. Now another 1902. Is that a high tide? Oh yes, we can see the tide there. That's a high tide one. So we've got that. 64, 1936, 63, 64 and 67. And some more. Right, so these are all 67s. 67. It's a 62, but I think with 62 I've got even better than that, so skip that one. 1916, very tatty. Oh, look at that. Oh, the state of that one. Yuck. 45. A lot of these Elizabeths now we don't need. We only need the 53 again. 46, that one. Ah, come on, we need a 1903, 1904 or a 1910. Oh, it's a 1904. So that's another one. Put that 1904 goes in there. So if I do get the full date run, I will give them away. Okay, 1919. 16. Keep checking for that broken tooth, but that's not one. 18. 66 and a couple of Elizabeths. Well, look at it. Yep, 62 and 67. Thank you if you're still watching this video after all this time. I know it's a long one, but it's too exciting to speed up. You never know what you're going to find. Oh, 61. That looks like it's been shined up. That 61. Ooh, 1900, so that must be a Victorian then, yeah. Oh, that's not bad condition either. That's quite a good one. We haven't got that. It's 1900, I'll put that in a minute. It's not even worth looking at these dates really, is it? 67, if it's Elizabeth, we've got it. Oh, another Irish one now. From 1942. Not bad condition. You can find an error in the 1942s, and one of the chicks' bodies is missing, half the body. I think that one's okay. I think the second chick from the left, the rear of its body is missing. But no, you can see it in that one. Dan sent me one of those. I've got one of those. But yeah, that's worth looking out for. The Missing Chick. Look that up. The Missing Chick 1942 Irish penny. Oh, lovely. 1905. I've got that one over here. Another 67. Oh, I'm dropping them now. 1918 and 67. Okay, let's get that 1900 in. That's not the one, is it? That's the one. Very nice. This is definitely the longest video I've made. It could go on for hours yet. And there's a 1919, but no mint mark. 1937, we got that one, didn't we? Now, yep. Oh, look at that. Straight away you can see it. 1918 H mint mark. The 1918 H penny is my favourite coin of all time. Always used to look for that in my change when I was a kid. You don't look old enough. Oh, thanks, mate. Cheers. But, yeah, look at that. The 1918 H. Lovely. Oh, I'm pleased we found one of those. Let's get that in place right now. Where are we? There it is. Get that in there. Nice. Carry on. Oh, glad. I'm really glad I found that. Oh, it's 61. Oh, it's going to be 67. 1920. Oh, I've got my hand in the light now. Oh, there we go. It's better. Oh, so many Elizabeths. 1921 and 1945. Still looking for a 1930, 1934, 1949, which I'm surprised we haven't got, and a 1944. They're the popular ones we haven't got so far. 47, 47 again. 66, 45, and a dirty one with paint on it. 1918, no mint mark on that one though. 67, I'm not even going to bother looking at it. 1931, we got that, yeah, we got that. 1916, got to check those teeth. I think the broken tooth is sort of the equivalent to the flag error on the £2 coin. Same sort of thing. It's not that one though. 1914, 1919, again 66. That's better 66. I'm going to swap that 66. That's quite a good condition 66. So I'm swapping that one. And 64. Okay, we go. I'm trying to speed it up a little bit now. 1914, 61, 21. Oh, 67s. I'm fed up with 67s already. There's an 18, but not. Oh, what on earth is. That's a jersey. 1877. My God. What does that say? States of Jersey. 1/12 of a shilling. My God. Didn't they like the word penny in Jersey? 1/12 of a shilling. That's amazing. I've never seen that portrait of Victoria before. I don't think I've ever seen this coin before. 1877 Jersey. Right, that's another one I need to look up. That's a cracker. Shall we look that up now? Right, I'm on sold items on eBay. One there for 99p. 371, but that's better condition and it's an H mint mark. £3.80. What's this? 49p there. Well, it doesn't look like I'm going to get rich on that one then, does it? Okay. Nice territory edition. Okay, and there's more. 1940. I've got that, haven't we? Yep, 1940. Got it. 1913, 36. 1922. We haven't got that. 1922. Now that is a very rare 1922. If I can edit this picture in now, I will. Now, more than likely, you'd have one of the common ones, which is on the left, where you see the middle prong of the trident actually touches the bead, actually touches the tooth of the coin. And on the right, you see the teeth are bigger, and the middle prong of the trident doesn't touch them. And the thumb of Britannia is very different as well. So if you've got the one on the right, it could be worth about £3 grand. And this one, if I zoom in, you can see the middle prong of the trident touches the bead. So this is one of the common ones, I'm afraid. Never mind, we haven't got a 22, so I'll put it in place. There it goes. That's another one. Okay, we've got a grubby coin here, 1908, we've got that one anyway. 1919, 1913, another 67, 1904. We found that recently, but no, I think that was better than this one actually. Not so good. 1938. Have we got a 1938? Yeah. That's the one I needed to change because it was really bad condition. Let's do that right away. I can get that one out. See what you do? You push from underneath. That's how you get them out. And I'll replace it like that. Get rid of that one. 1945. 27. That's Elizabeth. Not really worth checking the Elizabeth. Another 1900. And I think the one we put in there is slightly better than this one anyway. So I've got that. 1917. 1921. And to finish, 1915. Come on, let's have a broken tooth 15. That's like a full flag error, that, 1915. Broken tooth. No, not that one. Not on this occasion. Carry on, and straight away, is that another 1915? It is. But there's no broken tooth. 17. 20. 1920 again. 67. Come on, we're looking for 49, 44, George V, 6th. They're not rare. So 1918, no mint mark, lots of Elizabeths. The 1918, no mint mark, or is that something there? Is that something there? Is that a KN? I believe it is. Oh dear, what do you reckon? Is that a KN? I'm pretty sure that is, you know. It's very worn. I can't zoom in anymore and hold it still enough. That is a KN, isn't it? That's a King's Norton. Worn, but we haven't got a KN yet, so that can go. Where is it? That is going there. I'm saying that is a KN. What do people think? You agree with me? I'm going to put that in there as a KN. Find a better one, I'll take it out, but that's good. That is very good. Now, the only mint mark we haven't found is a 1919 KN, and I'm pretty sure we're not going to find that. What do you think, people? Was that a KN? I think it was. Pause it and have a look for me. I haven't got my microscope available at the moment. I would have put it under there. I will later. 28. Oh, it's too tatty to bother, isn't it? 31. 1916 again. Fine teeth on that one. Lots of these. What's this? 17. Lots of tatty ones. 17. Come on, 44. Oh, 44 it was. 44 or 49 I was going to say. Well, that's another one. 44. Where is it? Down here. 44. Let's get that put in there. So it's just 49, 50 and 51. You're talking virtually impossible because you look at the mintage figures on the 50 and 51. 240,000 for the 1950. That's as rare as the Q almost. And the 1951 only 120,000. So I think there's virtually nil chance of finding either of those two. But the 49, 14 million. So we should find that. Alright, 29. There's another old Victoria. 1860. 1860. That's the oldest Victorian we found, isn't it? Very worn, but still it's too old for the albums we've got here. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother looking at these dates if they're facing the wrong way. 1907. Yeah, we've got that. We've got a better condition one than that. I'm not going to look at those Elizabeths because I know 1912, 1953 we want for the Elizabeths, but it's a very tatty one looking at that either. 1916, not a broken tooth. 1931, 1930 we need. Ah, there's another. There's another Napoleon. Is it Napoleon? No, it's not. Vittorio Emanuele II. Oh, it's Italian, isn't it? Yeah. 10 centimes. I think that is 1886, is that? 1886, yeah. Oh, it's a nice old Italian coin. There you go. Ital. That's something different again, and there's the size compared with a penny. Slightly smaller. Nice, another one. I like these oddities I'm finding, especially the fact that they're quite old. 1912. And there's even more. Look, 1937, 27, 19, 21. Oh, Elizabeth's definitely not 50. 36, 07, which we've got. 17. I'm trying to speed it up a bit. 48. Oh, another Irish. So it's a 42 penny. So we could find that chick error, that half chick error. No, it's definitely got a rear end to it. That chick. So it's not a rare one. There's a 49. There is a 49. Bit grubby. But it is another one for the collection, which is down here. 49. So it's just... Now let's have a recap. So from 1881 to 1887 on this page, we've only got 1886. On this page, we've only got 1891. We've got 1897, 1899 and 1900 on that one. If we come down to this one, we're looking for a 1903, a 1910, and I can put any obverse in there for Edward VII. And one missing on this page, which is a 1919 KN. No chance. On this one, we've got a 1930 missing still, and a 1934. And the obverse, I need to put those in. I've got both of those. As I said just now, the 1950 and the 1951, not much chance of that. And the only other one is the 1953 obverse, which is quite scarce. So we've found one 1953 and we need another one for the obverse. There's still loads to go. Are you sure you want to stay? If you're still staying with me now, oh, I really love you, I do, because this is a hell of a long video, isn't it? No broken tooth for that, 1915. 1920. So come on, 1930 and 1934. That's what we want for George V. Another 1915. Come on, we're going to find that broken tooth. Not on that occasion. No, I haven't got here. Oh dear. 1908, but somebody's shined that up. Somebody's put some brasso on that by the look of it. Another Elizabeth. Oh, there's another 1912 mint mark. H mint mark. Not very good condition, but Nevertheless, it's a mint mark, which is a keeper. One down there. Okay, 67s. Oh, 1946. What's this one? 1906. Got that. 67. Another Irish. 1964 this time. 1964. We haven't come across that one yet, but a little bit of grubbiness on there. Oh, come on, are you going to focus? 67 and another 67. Right, I need to speed things up a bit here, don't I? Okay, 48. Won't look at the Elizabeths. 28. Oh no, there's another one. Another old French coin. How old is it though? 1915. Oh, that can go down there. Okay, come on. 1930, 1934, so 31. 17. Oh, there's one. Oh, 1903. That's one we need. Yeah, sure we need 1903. Oops, sorry about shaking the camera. Yeah, that goes in there. So all we need now is a 1910, and I'll put an obverse in a minute when I find another one. Carrying on. There's a 1936. That's a battered Vic. What the hell is that? Oh my god, I hate to see things like that on coins. The only thing about that, it looks like it could have been done a long time ago. So it's got a bit of history to it. 1865. I mean, it could have been done, wow, around about that time. Interesting. Certainly different. 6, 8. No. That'd be that way up, wouldn't it? Of course it would. 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So somebody was testing their punches out, I should think. Well, that's nice. It's different. So much for speeding it up. Come on, guys. Another 1922. Check the trident. Is it touching? Yeah, it's touching. Never mind. Oh, this is getting more exciting the longer the video goes. I love this. I could do this all night. There's another Napoleon, 1855. We've got one of those in a much better condition than that as well. And it's another 1936. Yep. 39. I can't believe we haven't found a 1930 or a 34. 1912, no mint mark on that. 1917, we put some of them down. There's another jersey. This is 1/5 of a shilling. I mean a penny. 1660 to 1960. So that's some kind of commemorative, isn't it? I'm sure there's a couple at least of coin tubers out there who are experts on territories. What does that mean? 1660 to 1960. Now just having a closer look, CR 1660, that must be Charles II because he came to the throne in 1660. And I assume the date of this coin is 1960. There's Elizabeth R on the other side, but let me know more, please. Right, 1927, 36, 1919. Oh, another Irish, this time 1949. I'm going to have a date run of Irish pennies soon. I've got a 1949, yeah. 1922, come on trident. Let's have it not touching the beading. Oh, ooh. No, that's touching, isn't it? That's touching. What a shame. 1916. And that's a broken tooth, I think. Yeah, clearly broken. That tooth above the colon. That's another broken tooth error. That's going down there. That's a 1945, which is in excellent condition. That is lovely condition. Very nice. I'm going to swap that with the one I've got. So I can go down there for a minute. 36, 1913. Oh, there's a 34. There is a 34. We need a 34. Let's turn that round. As you can see, 34 is required. Excellent. Oh, that's brilliant. It's doing really well, actually. Oh, would you believe it? 2 in a row. I think this is better than the one I've just put in. I'll swap that. God. What are the chances of that happening? 45. 21. 1912. That's got a heat and mint mark on it. You see that in the corner there? It's not very clear. Where is it? There you go. That's another 1912 heat and mint mark. Got quite a few of those now. Was that the third one or fourth? 1940. 21. 08. Oh, whoops. 1910. There we go. So that is a complete set of Edward VII. So I'm going to give that a run, that date run away. All the Edward VIIs from 1902 to 19010. That's going to be a giveaway. And what I want you to do in the comments is say, I love Edward VII. And that's it. So anyone who's got this far will put that if they want to win these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 coins of Edward VII. I'm not going to mention it anymore. What we're going to have to do is find another Edward VII for that obverse. There we go. That's a 1908, so I can use that as the obverse. And that's a full set there. Okay, believe it or not, we're only about halfway through the coins. So what I need to do to speed things up, I'm going to go through them without looking at the others. I'm going to pick out all the Elizabeths, get them out of the way, and then we'll start again. I'm going to try not to look at the other coins. Okay, this is an hour later from when you saw the last clip. I got my son to do it. I said, can you take all the Elizabeth IIs out of this bag? Because I don't want to see what the others are. So he's done all that, and now we're back with them. So we shouldn't be slowed up by Elizabeth. So I know we need a 1953 for the obverse, but I'll have a look at that later, another day. There's an Australia, 1951. Second Australian coin we've got today. Okay, 36, 21, 19. No mint mark on that one. I think that's a 1912. Yep. 21. Another 1912. 28. 26. 27. 31. We're still looking for 1930, aren't we? Yeah. And 1937. 38. 1909. 38 again. What the hell is this? I am 1885, 1885. That's strange. That looks like 1878, is that? 1878. I'm 1885. That's bizarre, isn't it? Looks like, again, that's been done a long time ago. It's not a recent thing, is it? But that clearly isn't 1885. That's 1878. Still too old for our book. It's got a heat and mint mark at the bottom there as well. Ah, another oddment. 17. 1930. There we go. That's another one. Oh, yes. Another one for the book. And there's that 1934 that I'm going to change for that one because it's a little bit better. There we are. Right. 1919. 07. 15. No broken tooth. Another 1915 with no broken tooth. Alright, 16. No. 1921. 1934. 18, no mint mark. 1940. 27. 08. Oh, there's a 62, so one Elizabeth got through there. 1908. 38. 1940. 40. 39. 18. Oh, another Elizabeth got through. Most of them I'll take it out, I think. 35. 27. 1920 and 1928. I think what I'll do now, I will actually speed it up and just stop at anything interesting. Let's try that. And there's a Victoria. Can't quite read that date. Is it 1889? Can't be a 99 because it's a young head. I think that's 1889, so I'll put that in. One more. Another Irish there, 68. There's another Victoria. Is it one we've got? 1891. No, we haven't got that one, have we? Yes, we have. Oh, that's a shame. But I think, let's just zoom up there a little bit. It's better condition than the one we've got in there. So I'll swap that one in a minute. Oh, there's a jersey with a hole in it from 1945. I hate to see holes drilled in coins. Another Victoria, 1882. Now, has it got an H mint mark on it? I think that is an H mint mark. Just that blurred bit there. Yeah, it is. It is. So that's going to there. 1881 H mint mark. In fact, the mint mark one is more common than the unmint mark one. And another jersey. Oh, no, sorry, Guernsey, this one, isn't it? As it clearly says it up there. Guernsey, 1947. 8 doubles. Oh, that's nice. Lovely stuff. And now we've got an 1895, so that'll be Victoria. And the 18, there is something to look out for in the 1895 penny, and I made a little video, so I'll slot it in here. Well, here I've got a couple of 1895 pennies from the reign of Queen Victoria. There she is. Now they're pretty much identical, as you can see. But there is something, if you've got an 1895 penny, that you should be looking out for. Okay, just zoom in a little bit. There we are. Now, if you look at the penny on the left, you'll see the gap between the trident and the P is approximately 1mm. But on the one on the right, you see it's much wider. It's double. It's about 2mm. Now, if you do collect these old pennies and you have a look at your 1895, if you've got a date run, it's almost certainly the 1mm variety, because this is much rarer. Let's have a look at some specs. So here's some specifications, much the same for both of them really. Let's have a zoom in and look at the price you can expect to pay for the 1mm. So let's say, for instance, very fine condition, £3.10p. Now let's compare that with a 2mm, the same, very fine, £86. No one really knows, right up to £728 for uncirculated. No one really knows what the mintage figure was. very difficult to find, so it couldn't have been many. Oh, there we are. That's something worth looking out for if you've got the 1895 penny in your collection. And I'd like to thank Dan for this. Dan sent this to me, very generous of you. Thank you very much. And this one is just the common 1mm variety. Carrying on, let me put that in place first. I'll put it up there. I thought we might find some George III's. Now this one's very worn, obviously very old. 1790, it's got to be 1799. There's about 5 different versions of this, but this is too worn to get any detail out of it. There's another Victoria. That's from 1900 again. Got that one though. Another Victoria. That is 1900 again. And another Irish, 1942. Check the chicks. Oh, that could be one. Is a body there? Doesn't look like it is. That could be a missing chick one. Half chick, I think it is. Oh, nice. Put that to one side. Another Victoria, another 1895, and that is the 1mm variety, which we've got. 1896. 1896 is actually one we need. Let's have a look up there. Put it in place. 1896 is that one. Nice, we're still finding them after all this monstrous amount of time. Oh, look. Elizabeth got through there. There's a 1918H. That's another one. Oh, cool. That's quite a good condition one as well. That's lovely. Put that down there. Oh, and another French coin. I assume is it 10 centimes? It's not a bad condition. What's the date on that? 1900. See, these are quite good. They're quite old, aren't they? So look at the size. See, that's almost the same size as a penny, fractionally smaller. A bit thicker though. Carry on. Now I've got another 1949. So, oh, it's a bit damaged at the top there. But this means I can put the obverses in. So I've got a 1937 and a 49. So if I turn them over, you can see on the 37, it says at the bottom there, Ind Imp, Emperor of India, and that had been removed on the 1949. So we can put the 1937 one in there. Oh, actually, need to be the other way around, doesn't it? Because it's obverse we're looking at here. And the 1949 can go in there. And that's got those sorted. Now, that's different, isn't it? What's that then? George VI. George VI Rex Imperator. South Africa. South Africa, 1942, South Africa. 1 penny. We haven't had a South African one yet, have we? There's certainly a selection in here. Oh, shiny Victoria. I hate to see shiny Victorian coins, however they've been polished up. Oh, that's a 1901 as well. We need that. Well, I'll put it in temporarily, so I'll find another one. 1896 Victoria, but we've got that, so don't need that one. And what we got here then? Libertad dos Gigantos. It's 1891 and it's Republica. Oh, Argentina. An Argentina coin now. Well, it's different. 1891. Oh, we have an 1890. Now we definitely need that. Young Head Victoria. Oh, one more for the collection. Let's have a look. Where are we going? Up there somewhere. 1890 is there. Okay. Oh, oh, oh my God, look at this. Oh, that's a good condition one. It's a 1918 KN. Oh, that's definitely a KN. I know we found it, but this is a better condition one, so that is going to be a replacement. Fantastic. Well, look, all that lot been checked through, and there's just a few left in the bag. So I know you're all sad about it, but this video won't last much longer. Right then, this is the last handful. A damaged one there, 1936. There's a Victoria. And it's 1879, so it's too old. 2 years too old for the albums. Still, nice one to have. Right down there. Oh dear, what's this? Someone's been chewing on that one. Probably been hit by a lawnmower or something. Oh, another Victoria, but that's very worn. Oh, we're not going to get a date off of that. Look at that, just 4 left. 1908, 1915, go on, be a broken tooth, 1915, right at the end. But sadly it's not. Oh. Someone's tried to punch George's ear out there, look. Lucky it's not a mint mark one. The very last coin is a 1921. Well, there we are. Well, let's see what we didn't get then. We didn't get another 1953, so I couldn't put the type 1 obverse in there. We didn't get a 1950 and a 1951, but looking at those mintage figures, didn't really expect to. Coming up here, start from the beginning then, we didn't get an 1881, an 82H, we didn't get an 83, an 84, 1885 or an 87. We didn't get the 88, 92, 93 or 94. Oh, we've got a Victorian obverse, so I can put that one in. We didn't get a 1998, which is surprising. And obviously we didn't get the 1919 KN. And there's the better condition 1918 KN. I'm going to swap for that one. So not too bad overall, I don't think. For £47, that can't be bad. That's a good lot of coins. And we also got some coins that were too old for the albums. A pile of Irish ones there. So a broken tooth one there. And some low tides. Some of these old French ones. Some old Channel Islands. Got the old George III one there. Some of those French ones there, Napoleon. And these oddly marked ones. So I think that was quite a good search. I'm going to definitely get another batch of those. I've got a couple of books here that I find really useful. Coins of England by Sphinx, all sorts of coins, all the coins of England there, right from pre-decimal days. This one is so useful. There's so many things you can find. All the things we've been looking for tonight, that's just a fraction of stuff you can find on coins. Have a look at this. Freeman's, Michael J. Freeman, fascinating. Right. Anybody got any information and they can add, please put it in the comments. And anything I've got wrong, please let me know. Right, that's it then. That was a long video, wasn't it? And thanks if you stayed to the end. Thank you very much. And I'll see you in the next video.